we keep on finishing the prototype, the ideas people, the jury will be passing around, so that as we finish the prototype, the ideas, as we finish the prototype, please prepare your prototypes or whatever you have on the desk. Now, black fly soldiers. You're wasting your minute already. You should be on stage. No. We said use this only. Yes, you said use this only. It's good to follow instructions. Use this only. Black fly soldiers. I'm donating 1 minute. Be fast, be very fast. Yes, black fly soldiers. They are under idea. I'm told it was a typing error. They were supposed to be at the prototype. They are under idea number, that is number 13 of the idea, number 13, black fly soldiers. I've just been corrected by the coordinator. They are supposed to be on the prototype. And then the one that is supposed not to present here is number 19 of the prototype. That is not supposed to present up front. Number 19 of the prototype has been interchanged with the black fly. Number 19 of the prototype has been changed. Yes, you'll just see it at the desk, in the exhibition desk. I'm ready when you're ready.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Wendy Achieng.
My name is Kerina, School of Education. We are from an initiative called Swahili Climate Hub, and this is a platform that educates the community on climate change and sustainability practices using Swahili. So our project is on empowering households for sustainable waste management and market opportunities through black soldier fly farming. So in many households, managing organic waste is a challenge, as most attention is focused on inorganic waste such as plastic and glass. So as a result, the importance of handling organic waste has gone unnoticed. So the black soldier fly is going to address the gap by providing a sustainable solution for organic waste management, helping to reduce methane emissions.
The aim of this project is to empower small families, or rather households, on how to manage their waste effectively. That's why we have, takataka ni mali, a Swahili word which means waste is gold. Organic waste is gold. Through the use of technology, we will monitor the content in lava, ensuring quality and linking families to available markets.
So food, we use our energy, we plan, time, skill, and resources. But can we finish everything? For example, potato peelings or banana peelings?
Black soldier fly is an eco-friendly species of fly, mostly found in warm tropical regions, and its scientific name is Hemechia illucens.
So it has 4 stages: the egg, the larva, the pupa, and the adult. So the larva is the most important stage and most active stage, and also known as organic decomposer stage. So the benefits of black soldier fly, we have reduction of methane emissions, high protein feeds, organic fertilizer, and reduction of methane gas and protein fertilizers. So our focus group is going to be households and families. Basically, we are encouraging individual action in climate action.
In this household, let me give a brief families, mostly when we prepare food, you find that we throw away the peelings, for banana peelings. So we focus on this organic waste in our families, and also we aim at the women, because most of the times the women are the ones that have the kitchen garden, they're the ones that have the chicken. Yes.
So objectives of the project: minimize, adapt sustainable practices for managing their organic waste, using of technology. Then we have the role of technology, digital market access, testing protein content,
Your
and
time.
quality verification for farmers.
Madam, your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Judges, you have your 5 minutes for questions. Can I borrow 1 minute to make some announcement? So that when the judges come, they can even read more information about you without wasting more time. Please, the people who are already assembled there, the judges are already passing around. Thank you. Please, 1 more minute for you.
What is your ask? Yes. What is your ask? What are you asking for? Why are you pitching?
Okay, we are only requesting for funding that will enable us to purchase an equipment that we will use for hatching the eggs. Yeah.
What equipment? How much?
It's 150,000 for hatching the eggs, large scale.
What revenue will I get from me giving you the 150,000?
Okay, we are planning to have partnerships with non-governmental organizations that promote the same on sustainable agricultural produce. So the revenue that we'll get from the market, as we are planning the project to benefit farmers. Farmers are the ones who are going to give us their byproducts, and we connect them to markets. So the profits, yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. My question would be, in terms of figures, how much amount of waste, how much of these black fly soldiers or some
as 500 to 1,000 larvae, and approximately I can say that I haven't had the figures of the exact amount of waste that is needed, but that 10 kg, 10 liters jerry can, half of it, because we've been using that as containers for feeding them. So we usually cut that. So the 1 kg of larva fits. So we just ensure that the food is moist enough for them. So basically,
a quick one from me. So black soldier fly farming has been going on for some time in Kenya. It's not new. So what new angle are you bringing, and what are your competitive advantages?
So the new angle we are bringing is that we are going to work with households, for them to be empowered. Basically, we just want the individual action. Then our competitors are the commercial feeds companies, but I'm confident that our feeds are going to be a bit cheaper, and the level of protein is higher.
Already time is up. It's 12:25. So the 5 minutes of the judges are up. Thank you so much.
Asante.
Black fly soldiers. Thank you so much. It's a nice idea.
It's black soldier fly.
Oh, black soldier fly. It's written black fly soldier. It's okay. I'm going by what is written. Sorry for that. Thank you. M. Kiondo Chap Chap. On page 1, Page 1, M. Kiondo Chap Chap. They should be on stage already. Should be on stage already. Check, 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 check. Yes, they should be on stage already. As, what is this called? Is it Vita Bloom? Vita Bloom? Is it Vita Bloom? Should be ready? Yes, please. M. Kiondo Chap Chap. If you're careful enough, we've been mixing life sciences, IT, that way. I did not want to follow that order because if we just follow it that way, it was too scientific, then IT, it would have been boring. We need to have different ideas bombarding us. Okay? Agriculture, that way. I was throwing each and every field so that everyone feels sharing the moment. I think you've noticed that, including the judges. Yes, we are about to finish our prototypes as the ideas keep on moving there. You are ready? I'm ready when you are ready. Your time begins now. 12:32 should be done.
Good afternoon. My name is Meula Ofola, and I will be presenting M. Kiondo Chap Chap. Imagine walking into a busy or a supermarket, and you have done your shopping. Then after doing your shopping, at the end of it all, on the check-in line, you feel and you see a very long line. Then you get frustrated. Most of customers get frustrated going to a retail shop where they get shorter lines, or either leaving their products and going to other shops. M. Kiondo Chap is solving a problem whereby Kenya high-value retail stores are vibrant hubs that have harmed by long, slow-moving checkout lines that impact both customers and retailers. The problem is like time wastage, revenue opportunities, customer dissatisfaction, and high operation costs. The solution: M. Kiondo Chap Chap represents a breakthrough in retail for Kenya and Africa at large, blending proven global self-checkout technology with innovation tailored to meet the specific needs of African shoppers and retailers. While self-checkout systems have been common in other regions, like in the Western region, M. Kiondo Chap Chaps bring a fresh, locally adapted version of this technology in Africa, with machines and payment integration uniquely designed for the continent's market. Here is how Mkiondo Chap Chap transform shopping in Africa. You scan your items as they drop by RFID detection. We have RFID tags on the product, IoT weighing scale for precision, real-time cuts, total display where we'll be having our unit display on the cart, integration of NFC and module payment option for payment simplicity, and instant store exit with digital receipts. This is our mind map of how it looks, which I've already explained at. Then we'll be going to the next slide where we have the market potential, starting in Kenya where we focus on high volume supermarket and retail chains and suppliers like Unilever, Unga Group, Pwani Oils, addressing the daily issues of checkout congestions with Africa retail sector, Mkiondo Chap Chap. Revenue model and impact model is target product recommendation, data modernization, and in-cart advertisement. Social and economic impact, Mkiondo Chap Chap isn't just a technology. It's a catalyst for local innovation, job creation, and community empowerment. By addressing unique challenges in Kenya retail sector, we are shaping a future where technology enhances convenience, connects community, and fuel local economies.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Local economies, our judges. You know, you ate your time preparing, eh? Yes. So our judges, you have your 5 minutes. As Mbwatatu prepares, it's written MWB3 on the first page. That's the last one on that page. So Mbwatatu, keep preparing, judges.
2 questions. How are you going to beat out the delivery service that have taken over that? Like Glovo, Carrefour, the supermarkets offer delivery options. 2, you talked about one of your biggest customers being Unilever. Unilever is primarily wholesale, not retail. Is your offering also for wholesale shops?
As per now, our offering is only for supermarket as per what we were doing.
Okay, how will you beat out Glovo? The idea of me not going to the supermarket, there is somebody else doing that for me. Why should I go for Mkiondo and go to the supermarket and do it myself?
With the evolving technologies, with Glovo and Jumia, which I recognize as our competitors as per now, we are failing, or there is an introduction of data protection, which is a high risk where people are getting afraid. And as per that, the assumption of still having the traditional culture of people experiencing and exploring in supermarket, we want to give them that experience instead of, I think the fear of having brought your product into your house without going there is the line that is there. Now we want just to bring experience whereby you can still explore the traditional way of how we are going to one-on-one.
Thank you for the presentation. My question will be on the safety of your application. How safe is it?
I will allow again my colleagues to answer as well.
Okay, concerning the safety, we have the authentication, use of one-time passwords for the users of the system. Yeah, that's all. And also we focus highly on anonymity of the data of the users so that's to protect the user against data protection.
Are you selling Mkiondo as software as a service, or will you sell it as an app to just the common user?
Software as a service.
Cost?
We were still working on the prototype. The costs we are not yet to determine.
What are your next steps and what is your call to action?
Our next step is called for partnership and financing to improve our prototype to the standard it needs to be.
Just last comment. You want financing, but you don't have an idea of how much it costs.
The cost of the prototype as per now is up to 76,000 for prototyping, but we managed to calculate and bring the cost down to 5,000 per cart now that we will be having more carts being made and having the suppliers supply with us a lot of the parts at a cheaper price. We are estimating at a prototype of 76,000, but a deployment of 5,000.
So with 90,000, you'll have it.
Yes.
ready.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Judges wamekuwa wazuri, wametudonatia a whole minute. Now within that whole minute, mbwa tatu should be here. Mbwa tatu up and running. Yes. Congratulations to them, please. Round of applause. Yeah. So ukienda supermarket hapa Bara, no need to queue. Unamalizana kila kitu ukiwa kwa shelf. Shwi, ukiwa umeenda. It would be nice, eh? Yeah, it would be nice. Shida ni hapo kwa cart. Cart, it's not nyau. The thing that you push. Cart, eh? Yeah. Thank you so much. You ready? Yes, let me check. Yes, by 40 you should be done. Your time ticks now.
Okay. So, my name is Peter Ojil, and good afternoon. So, I'm here to present about project MBW3. It is called MBW3 because it mainly stands on three principles: the principle of lectinology, glycobiology, and nanomedicine. So, our main aim is to create a targeted drug delivery system that would revolutionize cancer treatment by use of chemotherapy agents. So, have you ever wondered why cancer patients lose their hair and tend to become more worse as they progress with chemotherapy? Well, cancer treatment by chemotherapy has adverse effects. This is because chemotherapy agents seldom have the ability to distinguish between the healthy cells. Hence, they end up killing even the healthy cells. Project, we have combined liposomes, which are nanocarriers, and lectins, which are sugar code translators, that will be able to identify certain carbohydrate molecules that have cancer cell as surface glycans. They are called TACAs, or tumor-associated carbohydrate antigens. So, by combining this, we'll be able to deliver chemotherapy agents specifically to cancer cells, while sparing the healthy cells the adverse effects of chemotherapy agents. So other advantages of this embodiment is that nanocarriers have been shown to have in vivo stability, bioavailability, enhanced biocompatibility, and even they reduce the side effects of drugs. So here we have our prototype, and in this prototype we used a peanut agglutinin or a lectin from Arachis hypogae that recognizes the sugar code galnac beta 1,4. So here, this is the lecithin, which we extracted from the egg, and then we have the lectin that we extracted from the Arachis hypogae, and then this is our glycoconjugate with a dye, malachite green, and then here we have brain cells and kidney cells that have been soaked in the glycoconjugate. So when looked under the microscope, when we observe under the microscope, the presence of the dye inside the cell will prove the presence of a sugar code at the surface cell with galnac beta 1,4. So, thank you. Any questions?
That's confidence, eh? Any questions? Wow.
Thank you for the deep biochemistry that you highlighted. you're saying you have a prototype. Is
Yeah.
it something that I can use directly today? Secondly, when you talk about things medical, we talk about ethics. So which are some of the agencies that you'll need to work with in relation to your idea? Thank you.
So some of the agencies that we need to work with include KEMRI, the Kenya Medical Research Institutes, like-minded universities. For example, we have the okay. Organizations that specialize in the treatment of cancer and like-minded individuals who wish to partner with us to revolutionize the treatment of cancer. And then our prototype, yeah, it is here. We have tested it in the lab in vitro, with brain cells from the sheep and kidney cells from the sheep. Yes, at our station, we have a microscope which we have been able to prove our concept. Yeah.
Okay, just a quick question. I'll use cervical cancer. It's, in quotes, the easiest cancer to treat. It's
Come up
treated.
with-
Cervical cancer. It's the easiest, in quotes, cancer to handle once detected. Right?
I'm not
Cervical
getting-
cancer.
Cervi-
Cervical cancer is the easiest cancer to treat once detected early. Now, cervical cancer is treated through cryotherapy or those in a chomwa, sindio. I haven't heard of studies which show that there are cells within the cervix that have been banned from the same treatment. So what solution apply to? If that's a question.
So, here, we have worked with the kidney cells, which have given us better results compared to the brain cells. And this shows us that we have many cells, or most cells of the kidney, or the renal cells, have this Galnac beta 1,4 code, which is recognizable by the peanut agglutinin. So, this embodiment will best be suitable used to treat renal cancer.
What about prostate? 'Cause
Prostate cancer?
Kidney and prostate and renal, yeah.
Yes, we can look for, by analyzing the sugar code of the surface glycans that are found at the prostate, or the cells of the prostate, we can be able to look for a lectin that can recognize and bind to these cells, and then we can combine it with an nanocarrier and enable us to target these cells specifically.
Okay. So thank you very much for the presentation. So we know that cancer treatment is very costly, right? So one question, will this product that you have reduce the cost of medication? And secondly, how is it applied? Thirdly, what could be the side effects? Because most medications also have side effects. So if you have also looked into the side effects for that.
Okay, so on the first question, that you have said that, first question you're going. Okay, pardon your question, please.
Will it reduce the cost of cancer treatment? And how is it used or applied on patients? And what are the side effects, potential side effects?
Okay, so first, it might not reduce the cost of cancer, but at least it will not reduce the cost of cancer treatment, but it will significantly reduce to a point that it can completely remove the side effects that arise from the treatment of cancer by use of chemotherapy. So treatment of cancer by use of chemotherapy is using chemicals to destroy the cancer cells. So this embodiment is applied intravenously, just like the other chemotherapy agents. This is just a drug delivery system. It is not a cure for cancer. On the third question, this embodiment has a flaw, it has a problem that you need to solve. For example, at the cell glycocalyx, we have pure carbohydrates that are unique, and also those that are ubiquitous, meaning that they might be found on multiple cells. Meaning that if you are to take this embodiment that recognizes GalNAc beta 1,4 and try to target the kidney cells, we do not know if the glycosylated molecules with the GalNAc beta 1,4 are ubiquitous or unique. So it might end up targeting other cells. That is the major problem that we have.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was good. By the way, judges, I'm part of the team. I'm part of the team. Mkiangalia tu jina mtaona hapo. I'm part of the team. You see how brilliant we are, eh? Yeah, we are very brilliant. Very brilliant. Yeah, thank you. And I know Mr. Abuto is in chemistry, so you understand the biochemistry of it. Thank you so much, Daktari. Now, we move again to page 2 now, page 2 of the prototype. We are beginning with ma airtime. Imeandikwa number 14. We are done with page 1. So, yo, muki closing sawa. So we are on number 14. I'm juggling between IT, science, that way, so that we don't get bored. Yes, I'm not really following as long as the content is the same. So, my airtime is ready? Yes. Your time begins now, 46. So by 51, you should be ready. You should be done. Then Magari should be preparing.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael, and I have this idea of generally my airtime is an online data service where you can buy airtime, any data for anyone from anywhere. And the main idea is it only works for the Safaricom people. And there's already a working prototype of which I've deployed already. The link can be projected and you check, it is already working. And the second phase is where I was thinking of integrating a referral system for our users where they can access the account, login, register, and then if they gain a referral link, they share with their friends, something like that. And then for every person they refer who makes a purchase, they get 5% of the total amount the person has purchased. So that's the benefit of our users. For the moment, the second part of the affiliate program is under development. The first part has already been deployed and is working. I think that's the main part of my project.
Question?
Yes?
How different are you from Mawingu, Bingwa?
For me, I'm bringing the part of the benefit to our users. You see, I offer this registration, they register, they log in, they can access the account, refer others, and then for every person they refer, they get 5%, which according to my maths, 5%, let's say 5% of, let's say 50 or 55, that is 2.7 something for per person. And let's say you have 100 friends. That's like 276 in a day maybe. So you get like, maybe let's say they are loyal customers, they use it daily. That's like almost 2,000 and something.
That's the whole concept of Bingwa Sokoni.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what Bingwa Sokoni does.
That's
how are you different?
That's the main concept.
But Safaricom already has its own vendor, Bingwa Sokoni, that does exactly that. And Safaricom is who you're targeting.
Yeah, Safaricom is the one I target. I know there might be competition, but yes, can still fit in.
How? Yet Safaricom owns its own vendor.
Okay, like for me, I offer for my users, you see, not like For Safaricom, I think it's for the people who own agent number. For me, I offer for everyone. For example.
Bingwa Sokoni, you can do it. Even you can do it. You don't need an agent number.
Okay, I'm not that aware, but I think not everyone can do it since, for me, I offer that space for everyone. You can share with your friends, the link, the referral stuff. If your friend uses your link to make a purchase, he or she gets, you the referrer gets 5% of whatever the amount he used to purchase that.
Okay, still I don't see your value proposition.
Thank you for the presentation. My question will be, one, have you tried doing a market research so that you see the gap where you want to fit in? And that is basically what my colleague is also asking. Where are you fitting? What's unique about what you're bringing on board?
Okay, I can say what's unique is that apart from you just buying data, you can also create your account, user account, and you get maybe a link to refer someone. Like for Safaricom, you have to have the line to operate, to sell, all that. But for me, you only have account, you share your friends, they buy, and you earn a 5%.
Our time is up, eh? Yes, our time is up. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, judges. Now, Magari Pats. Magari Pats. He's already there. You should be up on stage. You should be up on stage. Time. Your time, eh? Already your 1 minute is being eaten. You should be starting.
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, I'm Fanuel Majiwa, and I'm here with my brother Gilbert Kamau. So, our project is about Magari parts. Now, this basically, now imagine a situation where you're not having access to a reliable, like you're a car owner, but you can't have access to a reliable, or the main deal is that all the parts you bought for your car are all counterfeit. Now, here's the situation. Now we come up with a solution. Now we are creating a centralized platform where all the car owners can be able to get their car parts, not only quality car parts, but authentic and genuine ones. So Magari car parts, so our market opportunity, the market opportunity we are focusing on is that Kenya is a high import of second-hand vehicles. Now, by second-hand vehicles, Kenya, for you to import a car to Kenya, it must have a 8-year allowance, an 8-year period. So, when you import cars to Kenya by that period, they won't have what you call quality parts. They won't have genuine parts of, you can as well doubt the parts at the moment you have also imported them. So with this one, we are coming up with a web-based application where you can go, you can log in, be able to buy the parts, and also be able to verify if this is genuine or not. So, now our main objectives is basically to provide a user-friendly application and also to provide a centralized platform for the customers. Another one is to offer our customers with a convenient, not only convenient, but efficient way to purchase and search for genuine car parts. And also to provide our customers with a way where they can get a wide range of valid car parts, not only for Toyota, which are mostly available, but also to have options for Subaru and other items. I'll invite Brother Gilbert.
Okay, so good evening, good afternoon. I'll be taking you through how we make money. And one of the ideal ways is subscription-based. Through our platform, and we like to bring other suppliers into the mix, since it will be a centralized platform. So those suppliers of the car parts will be able to pay a subscription for them to sell through our platform. The other thing is commissions. Commissions through the sales that people make. And I'll also take you through our go-to-market strategy. One of them is digital marketing and content marketing, whereby we make our content and we advertise them. Then the next one is partnerships. We plan to partnerships with various suppliers of parts, spare parts. And the other one is a referral program. Through contented customers, we plan for them to make referrals to other customers. Our projection is within the next 3 to 5 years, we plan to upscale. That meaning we plan to set up from Nairobi, because that's the centralist place. Then we negotiate to other regions in due time, within the 3 to 5 years.
Your time is up. My timekeeper tells me your time is up. I hope you are seeing him raising. Tuliambia muangaliege timekeeper wetu pale. So that you program yourself. So judges, by 1, we should be done with the questions. Or if you don't have questions, it's okay.
Question. Again, value proposition. Let's say Isuzu has its own marketplace online on its website, right?
Sorry?
Isuzu
has
its own marketplace. BMW has its, not BMW, let's say Isuzu.
Yeah.
How would you make them be a vendor on your app? Why will they be on your app, Isuzu?
With the first allocation, we plan to introduce these second-hand people who usually import. With them, we plan to make them the pilot phase. So with them, when it comes to people like BMW, Isuzu, Toyota, CFO, we plan to show them the analytics that these people are doing this well. And so that is our strategy, to bring in BMW and those all recognizable companies on board. That is after they will come after the first phase.
So in the first phase, who do you hope to onboard? Toyota?
Will be basically these low-known companies, or companies that like, if an example company XYZ is a privately owned company and he supplies genuine car parts, those are the people that we want to target. The
third-party vendors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the presentation. My question will be in terms of, are you looking at vehicle owners? Are you looking at the mechanics in terms of selling your products?
Our products, in terms of selling, we are looking at all of them, from the vehicle owners to the mechanics to the car yards, everyone. Yeah.
So in your analysis of the market, what are some of the gaps that you want to fit in?
Currently, the Kenyan car scene is very productive. It's ever growing, and we had carried out a research and valued at around $500 million, and we want to target that market. And since the Kenyan car market usually rely on second car parts and second-hand cars, they usually happen to be very high mileage, resulting to the need of spare parts. That's where we want to target.
Yes, our time is up. It's already on the dot. So thank you so much. Please, round of applause. Pigeni makofi. Pigeni makofi. That's a nice one. It's called Magari Parts. People are thinking, it's an IT thing, but within the Magari. Yeah, now our judges, we are moving to Rider Shield, number 15. I don't know if you have papers, extra papers for... They are done because our coordinator is going to print some. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So number 15, Rider Shield. Rider Shield. Rider Shield. They are ready. Where are you? Oh, you're ready. Yes. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So in front of you is Daisy Kirui and Samuel Masharia. Our project is Bike Rider Shield.
So in 2020, my uncle was involved in a road accident that almost took his life away. So that brought an issue of discovering that getting insurance options, it's actually very hard. That was during the Corona period. So we realized that getting accessible and affordable insurance options, it's very hard.
So in reference to Samuel's experience, the most recent research on NTSA says 40 to 50% of road accidents are contributed by motorcycles. Walk into a hospital today, and the only thing you'll see in the emergency ward are bike riders who are injured or people are dead. So what does this tell us? It only tells us that there is need for accessibility and affordability for insurance. If Samuel's uncle had accessible insurance, I don't think he will have lost or have had an injury in financial stability. So the problem we are trying to address here mainly is insurance accessibility and affordability.
So our solution is 80% done. So we have divided it into two. There's the mobile application and also the USSD application. So the mobile application will have a real-time chat feature, because I realized that considering that the current market players like Equity and KCB, what they only have is a form for you to fill in your details. Then after that, it takes almost 2 weeks for them to get back to you. So we are going to ensure that there is a real-time chat application feature. Then there is also affordable weekly plans. Then also a similar prototype of having the Lipa Mdogo Mdogo. Then also to do away with the language barrier, we're going to ensure that there's a section where this bike rider, assuming he is in underserved areas, there's an option to select your language so that you can also match you with an insurance expert who understands your language. Then additionally also we realize that we also need to cover those in the rural areas. So coming up with the USSD application, those without internet connection can easily access our bike rider insurance option. Yes, thank you. Questions?
Is it a free app?
Yes?
Is it a free app?
Africa. A free app. Yes, yes. Yes. Actually, it's hosted on GitHub. It's accessible currently.
How will you make money?
Yes?
How will you make money?
So the first option that we had in mind is having the premium plans. So we have the basic plan, the advanced plan, and also the elite plan. Then the second way is having commissions based on partnering with helmet companies, and also we also considered partnering also with banks so that they can also offer loans to our bike riders. So it will be very easy to get commission from those partnerships.
Last question. From the cost estimates, if a rider has an accident, from your cost estimates, would you be able to pay, if say 10 riders have an accident at the same time, would you be able to pay them out?
Pardon?
Say 10 riders
Yes.
had an accident at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes.
Would you be able to pay them out? without having any other partners on board?
Yes, yes. We did consider that also because we are considering that for each bike rider, there is a set plan, so you have to subscribe to a particular plan. Let's say, for example, you must have contributed for a period of time so that we can be able to insure you in case there is an accident. So if at all it happens that 10 bike riders are involved in an accident, we'll be able to cover everyone, considering that you must have adhered or followed our policy plans. Yes.
Whoever there that followed the policy plans, what is the payout for?
Yes.
How much would the payout be?
So that will also depend on how much this bike rider has been contributing.
I'm assuming the best, say the 25,000. I'm saying that's your biggest plan. I'm paying 25,000. And for a bike rider, I'm not sure if 25,000 is affordable for a bike rider in Kenya. I mean, cars are what? 15,000.
So when they rephrase your question for me.
I'm saying is 25,000. Is 25,000 the monthly remittances that I'll be making? How much would I be paying as a bike rider to your house monthly?
Of having the lipa mdogo mdogo. So for a period of time, if at all this bike rider is involved in an accident, then we have to consider the period of time that he or she has been contributing. Then for each plan, there is what we can offer you. So we cannot go against also our policy plans.
What is your most expensive plan?
The most expensive. So currently we have the 2-year plan, which goes around
200,000.
So ideally, our idea was lipa mdogo mdogo. Instead of monthly payments, we have weekly payments that range between 50 shillings to 200 shillings. So depending on the amount you have been contributing on a weekly basis, that is the amount we will be able to insure you. So let's say, for example, you have been paying 200 shillings every week. So that will enable you to insure about 3 million shillings annually for your losses.
Last one, sorry. Are you going to register with the insurance regulatory body?
Yes, yes, of course. And also we are bringing in insurance expert so that we can remove the issue of language barrier. So we are going to match each bike ride with an insurance expert who best knows more information about the insurance policies.
Our time, Our time is up, sir. Thank you. A round of applause for Ride Shield. Rider Shield. It's for the motorbikes people, boda boda people. Yeah. Think, yeah. Hata mtu wa TikTok alianza hivyo. So, and is now a billionaire. So it's a nice thing. Now, automatic security alarm. Where are you? Very fast. Very fast. In fact, kuna mahali tumekulia time yako. So by 13, you should be done. Your time ticks now.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Kevin Rono, presenting on my project, Automatic Security Alarm, which uses the GSM module, the Arduino, and the PIR sensor. So I came up with this project. The problem was, I always hear some of our lecturers complaining that most of their chickens have been stolen. Another one, I have a relative. My relative, his shop was broken into and everything was stolen. So I came up with this project to solve the problem of stealing. So I will just explain shortly by saying the function of the PIR sensor is to sense the motion. It senses the motion of the intruder. Again, we have the Arduino. Arduino is programmed, so it will receive the signal from the PIR sensor that there is somebody that has entered into my place. When it receives that signal, it will send a signal to the GSM module. GSM module is a global system for mobile communication. This system will, it functions by sending message to the owner of that shop. So it sends message to you that there is somebody that has come to my place. Again, we have the parser. The parser, how it function is, it will bring a noise, so it will scare the intruder. So this, I came up with this project so that if you want to catch the thief red-handed, you will use this project because you will receive a message. It does not, even if you are far, you will just receive a message that there is someone that has entered to my place. Again, there is assumption. Assumption is you'll just activate that time when you want that place to be secured. You will not leave it to run the whole day. You will just activate that time when you need this project to function. Thank you. Any question?
Thank you for the presentation. One is, what is the distance of detection? Like at what point, in terms of distance, can these intruders be detected?
Okay, thank you for the question. So for now, I use one PIR sensor, and one PIR sensor sends at about a square of 5 meters. So if you want to improve on this location, you will just increase the PIR sensors. Thank you.
Do you have a prototype? How much have you used to build it up?
Okay, I have a prototype now. The first one, I work on it and it functions well. And I had to sell because I had a customer that became interested of it. So the prototype that I have now is 90% and it is working 90%. It cost 5,000. It cost me 5,000.
Have you done your market research?
Market
research.
Market research, yes.
Who are your competitors? Two biggest competitors?
Two biggest competitors. One, they are security alarms that when it detects the intruder, it will flash on the lights. So the lights will turn on. Yeah.
Because I know about 2 or 3 that do exactly what it is that you're trying to do. That's why I asked about your market research. What's different for you?
Interest.
Repeat.
Repeat.
Why should I get yours and not Securex?
Okay. Why you will get, maybe I can say, why I prefer this project is when you want to get the intruder red-handed, this one will send you a message to your phone.
Even the others do. They send messages. They even lock houses. They even send dogs, trigger alarms. What's different for you?
Okay, maybe I will work on that.
It could be the cost. I don't know how much your selling price will be, and compare that with what is already in the market. So that could be your selling advantage. You need to check.
Yeah.
Just work on your pricing. If your pricing is right, 5,000 is quite cheap. If your pricing is right, you might be able to get a niche in the market. Just work on your pricing.
Okay, thank you.
That's your unique selling.
Okay, I will work on that. Thank you.
Wow. I hope you're done because imeisha time up here. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. we are very much on time according to our program, not according to the previous time. We are still very much on time. We only have around 5 people or so. No, 4 people remaining. But nimeambiwa kuna mmoja atanini. So our judges, I was kindly asking that you donate some 10 more minutes on top of the time tutamaliza, because someone has been tutasema roped in kidogo with a prototype. Actually, I don't know 90%, so I think that's how they judged it that way. So please. Then after here, tunaenda to lunch, then we come back. We don't have any other thing. Tumalize tu once. Is that a request? Thank you. Yes, as the ideas are being judged from their desks, because you don't have ideas to present here, the judges are within the desks. We are only dealing with prototype here, because most of them are 50% and above. Now, city inspector, you are there. Thank you. As city inspector begins, city inspector is number 11. The same page, the second page, number 11. City inspector. City inspector. Calendar file up. You're the one? Calendar file up. Is calendar file up around before I cancel? Calendar file up. Is he around? Because I've been looking for him around Simoni. Calendar file up. Thank you. That is cancelled. So tumepunguza. So as he finishes, self-learning defense system to prepare. Self-learning defense system to prepare. Self-learning defense. I've taken your minute, I'll donate one. Power bestowed by me. Your time ticks now.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Zambu Joseph. I'm a software engineering student. Okay, my project was a city inspector. This is basically a government vehicle monitoring system. It's an application, that is a software. So the problem is you find that these high priority vehicles like the ambulances and the GKs, they're being misused maybe for illegal purposes like transporting drugs and maybe other unclear events. Like let's take for example, the other day we went protests, in Kitengela when a kid was shot. The body was taken by a police vehicle and it was registered that the kid died in a road accident somewhere in Juja. You know, see, that's wrong. And actually it disappeared this way, not justice. So the main aim of this application is to monitor these vehicles in the sense that, you see, in the hospitals, we have the ambulances and the police station, we have the GKs. So there are people who will be in charge of the application in the sense that when the driver logs in a trip, it says the purpose of the trip and the destination. So when the traffic police are on the way, there is no need to stop the ambulance or the police vehicle. You'll just enter the number plate and see the destination of the vehicle on a map. That you can view it on a prototype. It's already working. So the main objectives, they were to implement a digital logbook to track the record of government vehicle trips. That is where the driver enters the trip details. The other one is to develop a system to